back in the day. It kind of blew up. Then it blew up. Like I kind of roll with soul assassins. So.
Yeah, wherever you got this.
I work for the studio. Huh?
Chilling. Yeah, just watching the public servants do their service.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, making sure everybody's safe and nobody's rights are violated. Because I know you guys like to violate a lot of rights. That's good. You're one of the few that doesn't like to violate people's rights.
You're a streamer or what?
No, I own a local business downtown, and we see too much bad cops ruining it, making it hard for the good cops. Way too much. Not probable cause, not enough. Like, and you protecting ICE instead of the good immigrants that they're taking to jail. That's not right.
You got any examples for me? Or you're just gonna speak in platitudes?
Do I got to give you examples?
Wait. Hey, listen. Get out of the way.
Right. You're already making yourself look bad, bro. I don't want to talk to you. You're already acting like a dirty pig. No, you act like you don't know the most pigs are dirty. Most pigs are dirty, right? Don't
Really?
lie. You gonna lie and say they're not?
Most pigs are dirty.
Most pigs are dirty. Do you know what the 13th Amendment is?
Yeah. Okay.
Do you know that every?
Enjoy your dog walk.
Do you know that every person that's in prison or in jail is getting paid slave labor? So slavery was never abolished; they just transformed into the prison industrial complex. So now ICE is doing the same thing. Well, what are you doing to protect the people from ICE?
That most police officers in Los Angeles are minorities.
They sold their soul. That was a perfect example.
I disagree.
No, you sold yourself. You're working for the devil. You're taking from the poor and giving to the rich. All day and all night, you're extorting, legal extortion all over the place.
So you're a businessman, right?
Yeah, I own a record store.
What happens when you need the police? What if?
I hope that I get a good cop, but I've had a lot of bad experiences with the cops, so my faith is low. My confidence is low.
We'll agree to disagree.
Have the artist now instead of being the producer, because he was supposed to be his brother's producer. That's how that worked. From there, it was just like, and not only through a concert, they bring him out on a wheelchair, they play some of his own songs.
You know who Matt Thornton is? You guys should. Every cop should know who Matt Thornton is. He's one of the best cops in the world. Yeah, I think he might be a cop in Detroit or somewhere like northeast, but he's just a really good example of what a cop should be like. And he exposes and tells the truth. And he acts like he knows that there's a whole lot of bad cops, and he shows videos of bad cops every day, and tells him that they're making his job harder. There's so many videos of him are posted by him of bad cops doing things to make his job harder. He always got new videos every day. The age of the internet has made it so easy for us to see the nature of the beast. You know what I'm saying? The nature of the beast is not good. It's not good. The modern day prison, modern day slavery is happening right now. It's in the jails. Everybody that's in jail is getting paid slave labor legally.
Have a good night.
I appreciate it. I was trying to keep the knowledge on Psycho Realm.
Yeah.
You know who I am, right?
Yeah.
AC, the program director.
Yeah, I recognize that.
Yeah.
I was kicking them knowledge about Psycho Realm.
Yeah.
And I was like, we're talking and shit.
You already know. You already know.
I was giving her the
Yeah, you let her know. We ain't the troublemakers. We're not the bad guys.
Hey, I was trying to be as courteous as I can and not start
Yeah.
I told them, I understand you just doing your fucking job.
If they have a good judge of character, they're not gonna fuck with you.
That's let us go with a warning.
That's good. Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep this downtown safe.
Yeah, no, and I recognize you from we were at Mixmaster Mike shit.
That's right.
I recognize you from I think you were at the Mixmaster Mike shit.
I stepped to him and dissed him after the show. I told him, what the fuck were you doing for the past hour? He said nobody else was complaining. I said nobody was dancing.
Right? And nobody. And you remember that shit?
Yeah, it was torture for an hour.
Chick, but she was fucking.
It was torture for an hour, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
All right, so this Friday at the fucking the West.
Venice West?
Yeah, there's gonna be Jimi Hendrix tomorrow. There's gonna be the whole band and all that.
Okay, Jimi Hendrix tribute band.
Yeah, there's gonna be there.
All right, that's tight.
So Alice changed them and the.
I'm gonna do the what's called ride tomorrow, the critical mass ride tomorrow, that 27-mile bike ride.
Yeah.
If I can get out to Venice, I'll be out there because I wish I was in Venice tonight.
It's not gonna be till like 10-11. So
yeah, it's nice tonight. Hopefully it's nice like it is tonight. Tomorrow, it's fucking beautiful out here.
Hey, they would be cool. You know what I mean?
That's cool, but I wanted to help them stay cool
Yeah, I know, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, because I like them to know they're on camera and they're being watched like
the same way they watch it.
Right. That's what I like to do because I see too many fucking bad ones doing crazy shit. We got to keep the damn downtown safe for the women, the children, and all the good people.
All of us. We have Angelinos out here.
Yeah, especially us natives.
For real.
Lots of love.
Hey, have a blessed one.
Lots of love, fellas. Yep, I'm a cop watcher. I watch some cops. Gotta let them know they're being watched too. Because there's too many dirty pigs out here doing dirty shit. That's why. Look up Officer Matt Thornton on YouTube. He's a good cop, exposing all the bad ones. You gotta watch his channel. He posts his new videos every day of stupid cops doing stupid shit. All right, we got too many of them downtown protecting ICE and not protecting the good immigrants that are getting jailed. So I'll do my part to keep them in. Let them know they're being watched too. Every chance I get, I put them on camera, especially in Venice Beach when I'm out there chilling and they're fucking with the good people. They're not being good judges of character, fucking with the good people. Gotta watch out for cops that can't tell the good guys from the bad guys. Lots of love, guys. Take care. Have a good night. Dirty pigs are an annoyance. Corrupt cops are a big problem. Tyrannical cops are a big problem. Racist cops are a big problem. White supremacists, ones who want to pay, tax the poor and give to the white supremacist leadership of the United Snakes of America. Yeah, let's talk about real shit, brother. Let's talk about the United Snakes of America and the 13th Amendment, the fact that slavery was never abolished. It was only abolished for everybody but prisoners. So now that everybody that's been in prison or in jail since the 13th Amendment is a slave. So Juneteenth and all that shit is a big hoax because slavery never ended. It just got transformed more into a more covert operation. Covert means it's not supposed to be public knowledge of what they're doing, but it's absolutely modern day slavery. That's why the jails are full of brown skinned people. All right, and they're breeding brown skinned people to go up and go to jail. But you don't want to talk about that. You don't want to talk about the truth. Modern day slavery is real. The modern day prison complex was already modern day slavery. But now they got the ICE going crazy more with time, and you can't blame it on Trump. You can't say it's the Trump administration because Obama was administration, which is Uncle Scam's administration. It's not Obama's administration. It's not Trump's administration. These political decoys have no power. These political decoys have no part. They play no part in the power structure. They're strictly political decoys. They're there to give us the illusion that we get to vote for people who have power and control, but that's never the case. political decoys. Public figures are all political decoys. None of them have any power. None of them play a part in the power structure. They're all there to give us the illusion that they're pushing the buttons and pulling the strings. But none of them, if they let us vote for them, none of them have any power. So attacking the power structure can't be done by attacking the political decoys. You can't attack the power. You can't say you're attacking the white supremacist United States of America corrupt government if you support any politician, any political decoy. All these political decoys are all powerless puppets, soap actors. Like Ronald Reagan, everything is all a Hollywood produced soap opera. Scripted, staged, predetermined, pre-planned. They knew they were going to make Obama president, give everybody the idea that he was running the show. But they said Obama sent drones to kill innocent people in Afghanistan. They said Obama was deporting people. Obama didn't do shit. Trump ain't doing shit. That's the soap opera. That's the narrative. And you got to be a sucker to believe in Hollywood politics stories. You got to be a sucker to believe that anything they tell us is actually what's really going down. It's not. So, yeah. ICE is incarcerating a lot of hardworking immigrants. What's up, fellas? What's up? West Side Riders.
Oh!
What up?
Hey,
I'm live down here. I'm downtown right here on YouTube right now. I got a few listeners, a few viewers. These are my critical mass Western Riders, all right?
Western Riders out here. We is downtown, buddy.
Real downtown, real Los Angeles.
When he throw the live sets out here at Crypto, we outside.
Yeah, we got the graffiti walls that are behind me right now. That's graffiti buildings right behind me. Tomorrow they're having a critical mass ride on what
Hey, what's up? When you going to start again?
I don't know, but I'm gonna come out tomorrow and ride with you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow night we ride, right? Yeah. Tomorrow. Yeah, hold on a second. I want to talk to these bitches.
What is going on? What did you get like?
We're gonna do. We'll bring it back again. I promise.
You know, like,
Yeah, we're coming back.
We need it. You know.
My hat says King T.
We need you like to
King T, one of my favorite hip hop artists ever from LA.
Like this year, like.
All right.
I think it's gonna be a lot more better.
Yeah, ISIS devils doing devil work, robbing from the rich, the poor, and giving to the rich.
Shout out ACPD bringing live to motherfucking Crypto Arena.
Yeah, we out here.
He bringing a motherfucking phone back to Crypto. He got everyone outside. Shout out.
If you want to smoke, let me know. I'm at 1049 Venice Boulevard.
Check them out. Tell them about the freestyles we do sometimes.
HipHop Philosophy Records, downtown 1049 Venice Boulevard. We be right here at the Lime Square spot on Pico and Fig, right across the street from the Crypto Arena and the Convention Center. We do our open mics out here sometimes. We got the mic. There he is. I just ran into him downtown too. Yeah. What up? Yeah, we
it be open mics. Everyone come out and laugh, chill, and rap about.
I'm here to expose and talk about the corrupt police and the corrupt law enforcement, the corrupt government officials. All right, the corruption is rampant. The corruption is at the nature and the roots of Uncle Scam. All right, we don't believe in that shit. We don't buy that shit. We don't salute that shit. All right, we don't stand up for that national scam them song. All right.
Hey yo, fuck ICE.
Yeah, fuck ICE and fuck the corrupt police.
DHS, fuck Christy Nome, fuck all them.
Fuck the political decoys. Fuck all the puppets.
They trying to fucking
none of them
have
any power. They don't have any power. They're only the people behind the scenes have the
power. They
power.
got corrupt power. That's what it is. We gotta take the power back. They got corrupt power.
Nobody we can see has power.
They got power. They got corrupt power.
Those are all political decoys. They're all actors. None of them
they got corrupt
nobody
power.
they let us see or vote for has a part in the power structure. It's all Hollywood.
If not, they can't do what they were doing right now.
They don't have the people that we see and vote for. We don't have any power of that.
We need to take it back.
The way we do it is we're like, tomorrow we're blacking out, right? We're not buying shit tomorrow, right? We're not going to work tomorrow. We're not going to school tomorrow. We ain't doing shit tomorrow, right? We're going to shut down the country tomorrow. That's what I thought we were supposed to be doing. I'm down. I do it every day. That's why I don't drive a car. And I don't work for nobody but me and the people.
Government corrupt, yet we still all pay our taxes.
No, we don't play that trash
We
music.
still paying them niggas to do corruption. Say them out loud. We still pay them niggas to do corruption. Every single tax you pay is going back to them motherfuckers to do harm on us.
And the ones who we don't get to see or vote for are the ones who are in power, not the ones that they let us see and vote for, not the ones that are on TV. It's the people that we don't get to see.
It's the hidden fingers.
Yeah, it's the secret societies, the deep dark society. And it ain't. We don't get to vote for them. We don't get to see them. They don't let us vote for them. And the elections are all planned, pre-planned, predetermined. They already know what they're going to do, and the publics are going to go along with it and take the credit and the blame. But the scapegoats,
Right now, the Republican Party is fucking wild.
They're all the pedophiles. They're all protecting Israel pedophiles in the same boat. There ain't no difference between the Republicans and Democrats. They're all in the same boat.
I want greatness for America, but not like this.
I want the greatness of America before the United States of America colonized it. I'm not a colonized mind.
I'm not a colonized mind.
I don't believe in
I
the
want
colony.
greatness for us citizens
Yeah,
right now.
I don't want nothing to do with the United States of America, though. I don't want nothing to do with the United States, the patriotism, the nationalism, the jingoism, America first, fuck all that shit. All the babies, happiness, and safety first.
Of course, all the immigrants, all
America
won't be with America.
All the creative, all the creative babies. Yeah, but that's what I'm just letting you hear where I'm coming from.
I want the greatness for our country, but I want the greatness for our immigrants. Look, all of my friends, man, all of my homies, man.
Well, they said Obama was deporting people too like crazy. They said that Obama was
Not at this rate.
no.
No matter what, each presidential cycle, each president had.
But what I'm saying is that Obama wasn't doing that. Obama was the puppet with the face, the scapegoat. He's the scapegoat. We're all scapegoats. Ronald Reagan, Hollywood actor, scapegoat, not a person of power. The people that they let us see and vote for are never the people in control. They want us to believe that these people are affecting how the government's run, but the government has their plan. And these
Those are scapegoats.
Yeah, exactly.
Those are the faces of
That's
the
what I'm
fucking
saying.
scapegoats.
Trump is the scapegoat.
No. That nigga is pulling strings.
They got you on the bait. They got you believing. They got you believing in soap opera. Would you leave him in control of anything that you love?
He's pulling strings.
He's not, bro. You can't believe that.
He got too much influence.
We gotta all wake up and act like we know that he's not a part of it. He's a part of the Hollywood production, the theater. He's on the theater.
No, not Hollywood, but that political theater.
The political theater has nothing to do with what's going on.
That is.
It only controls how you perceive what's going on. It has nothing to do with what's going on. They're already doing what they're going to do, no matter what.
Just like when he said raise the fucking capital.
What's up, receipts? What's up? I'm out here saying, watching these pigs, these dirty ass pigs, keeping them in check. We had some homies from Soul Assassins Radio Soul Assassins Studios get pulled over by the cops downtown, and we pulled over with them and made sure they were good, and the cops didn't mistreat them, and that turned out good for them. So, you know what I'm saying? And I got a lot of people that are checking in on my live feed that don't like that. They don't like the good people are watching the bad people to make sure they don't do bad things to good people. I'm saying a lot of pigs, most of the pigs are bad people. Taking from the poor and giving to the rich. You know what I'm saying? Protecting the pedophiles just as much as the Republicans and the Democrats. Equally protecting pedophiles. Equally protecting corrupt politicians. Equally stealing from the poor and giving it to the rich. Extortion, legal extortion. Most of these cops are participating in legal extortion and the modern day slave trade, where everybody that they lock up is getting a slave labor, which is legal by the 13th Amendment. Slavery was never abolished. It was only abolished for non-prisoners. So everybody that's a prisoner, everybody that's in jail is a slave today. ICE or not ICE prisoners. They're all getting slave labor. Yeah, look at my face. I'm 53. I look way better than you probably. At whatever fucking age you are. Why are you talking about my looks anyway? We're talking about human rights. We're talking about cleaning out a system of corrupt politicians, rotten roots. What are you talking about my looks for? This ain't a modeling channel. I'm not here to model for you and look good for you. Funny style, people talking about the way people look when they don't like what they say. Oh, look at the way they look. Oh, yeah. Makes a lot of sense. Look at your face. 53 years old, bitch. What? You ain't gonna look this good when you're 53? Trust me. Yeah, we want to get rid of all the corrupt American jingoists. Every single nationalist, jingoist, patriot, all you corrupt white supremacists, low-key KKK motherfuckers. We want to get rid of all the White House people. Everybody in the White House. Everybody that believes in the White House. Yeah, if you're down with the White House, we are against you. We are down with the house for the future of humanity on planet Earth. The house for the future of all of humanity on planet Earth. That's the house I'm into. I'm not into no White House. I don't support no White House and no national scandal song. This still says, all slaves that flee are in the grave. The national anthem is an evil-natured Confederate flag song written by Confederate flag waving motherfucking jingoists. They don't understand that Uncle Scam is not your friend. They lied to you and told you that if you went to war against the British, that you would gain your independence from taxation without representation. Nope. It just became all covert, just like the slavery did when they made the 13th Amendment made slavery illegal for everybody except prisoners. It's just more covert now. Same thing with taxation without representation. Now that it's the American independent national government separate from the British, they just do it in the same dirty way, but in even a more covert way. And they got you all proud to be a good pimp, a good hoe for the pimp, Uncle Scam. They got you all proud, going proudly down with the ship. This country is less than 300, 400 years old. It ain't going to be around very much longer because it has no relationship with Mother Nature, has no relationship with the Creator, has no relationship with the oneness of the future of humanity on planet Earth, Mother Nature, and our oneness with the Creator. You want to separate and divide people from the oneness, from our common human purpose and responsibility, our common human bond, responsibility. It's all about respecting everybody's future happiness and safety, not America first. We all want our babies happy and safe. We all want our babies happy and safe, but Trump and the politicians are not the people in power. The people they let us see and vote for are not the people who are in power or running the show. They're not in control. They don't let us see or vote for the people who are going to run the show. They just give us actors like Ronald Reagan actors for reals, like people like Donald Trump, who obviously couldn't run a fucking daycare center, let alone a whole country. Like no one person runs a country. There's a committee. There's a large committee of people, and they're not Congress, and it's not senators, it's not mayors. It's not nothing. Nobody. No public figures. Public figures are not the people in power. Those are all political decoys. Everybody. So if you're like, oh, not Trump, he's not a no. He's the worst. He's the most obvious political decoy. He's the most obvious person who's really not smart enough to run anything with any kind of intelligence. Nobody with anybody sense is gonna trust that dude with anything of any responsibility. It just doesn't makes any sense that people believe that shit or buy in the slope. So you could replace the administration. You could replace, but it's gonna be J.D. Vance or whoever they want to be the president. And then none of the presidents or the vice presidents or the senators or the governors or any of those people are gonna be people who have any power. They're all political decoys. They're all going to get paid off, bribed to do whatever Israel wants them to do. And they're going to protect. They're all going to protect the pedophiles. They're all protecting the pedophiles, and they're all going to continue to protect the pedophiles. They're all going to continue to protect the pedophiles. Yeah. America was born on deception, illusions, deception, theft, rape, slavery, dishonesty, deception, illusions, Hollywood. It's been a big shit show for more than 300 years or around 300 years, and it's not getting any better. There's never been a great day in the history of America. Only before it was known as the United Snakes of America. Was America great. Since then, it's been a shit show. A fucking colonist shit show. Hollywood theater of illusions and deceptions for all the blind faith following suckers who buy and believe in the soap operas, believe that you get to vote for actually people who are in control or in power. You don't get to vote and see for the people that are in control. Never has it ever happened here. And if it ever did, trust me, JFK, homie, they got took out. They got Jimmy Cartered, canceled. If you try to do too much for the people, if you show our nature more than the economy, you can't be anything. Yeah. The White House is racist. The national anthem is racist. The United Snakes is a racist, white supremacist establishment. The United Snakes is the greatest threat to the future of my country, planet Earth. The United Snakes is the greatest threat to my president, the creator. The United Snakes is the greatest threat to my vice president, Mother Nature. The United Snakes is the greatest threat to the future of my race, human race, on planet Earth, my country. All right, there's no sense of respect or loyalty or consideration for the future of humanity on planet Earth in the United States of America. It's all about economy, a big illusion and deception of an American dream that's really a nightmare for the majority of the people. You cannot fix a system that was built to keep the majority broke. You can never fix a system that was built to keep the masses broke. It's impossible. This country is less than 400 years, 300 years old, and it's not going to be around very much longer. There's a whole lot of countries that were around a lot longer than this one. They're going to be around a lot longer than this one because this one is headed fast and proud for self-destruction. Like these fucking ICE supporters thinking that they're doing something good by supporting the modern day slave trade. Everybody that's locked up, no matter if they're good or bad, is getting slave labor. Legally. Legal slave labor. All the good people they're locking up in the ICE raids and not in ICE raids. All the people that are getting pulled over and hijacked out of their cars and their rights violated, and if they get taken to jail, they're getting paid slave labor per the 13th Amendment. So Juneteenth is a hoax. It's all a theater of illusions and deceptions that make you think that slavery ended, but no. Slavery is the modern day prison industrial complex. Why would you talk about the way I'm looking or if I was dribbling or drooling? Like, why are we talking about this when you don't want to face what I'm talking about? You don't want to talk about what I'm talking about because you got nothing to say but a bunch of boot licking, Uncle Scam, dick riding, blind faith following, jingoist, nationalist, patriot bullshit, outdated, super self-destructive way of thinking. No, America first. No, all babies on all sides of borders. The Creator would never bless America. Sorry, the Creator would never say, "Oh, I'm going to bless this side of the border more than this side of the border. Oh, I'm going to bless this everything in this border, particularly, specifically, different than more than any other place." Fuck out of here with that stupid shit. Yeah. What? You don't get to vote for the people in power. You don't get to vote or see the people running the show. Those are all soap actors. It's all soap, staged, scripted, planned, predetermined theater. Nobody that they let us see or vote for has any power over anything but your emotions and your perception if you believe that they're actually the people that are in control. But if you know that they're not in control, then you know we cannot replace the Trump administration with another administration that was created by the same people that created the Trump administration. They're all protecting the pedophiles. They're all protecting Israel and the genocide and the mass human trafficking, modern day slavery. It's going down. The United States and Israel are in bed together with modern day slavery and apartheid and pedophiles all in the government and these police, these minority police are stealing from the poor and giving to the rich, only keeping these rich pedophiles in power. Yeah, United Snakes is a shithole of theater and illusions, deception for all. There's nothing to be proud of here, and there especially ain't nothing to be proud of in whiteness. If anybody's talking about whiteness, like that's on it's a state of mind. It's a mental illness. Whiteness is a mental illness. Whiteness is a mental illness. You gotta look at anybody with the raised eyebrows who thinks that they're white. United Snakes of America. Spell it right. Spell it with 3 Ks. It's the United Snakes of America. United Snakes of America. Ka. You're not white. You're Caucasian. You have probably some kind of roots in the country that people didn't live close to the border. Nobody's white or black. I realized this before I was 10 years old that nobody's white or black. That's just a game that people play. You either play the game or you don't. But I deal with people of all different shades of skin and who don't think or treat each other like white or black, or we don't talk like that and think like that when we're around each other. We know we all want our babies to be happy and safe when we're gone, and that's our common human bond. We all want our babies happy and safe when we're gone, and that is our common human bond. All right? Yeah, they don't want us to be one. They don't want us to be one. They don't want us to see and focus on our common human responsibility, because this will put capitalism out of business naturally, without a fight, without a war. Capitalism will just go out of business if we learn our common human purpose and responsibility is to show gratitude to the Creator for being blessed with life by respecting other lives and other things that are alive on planet Earth. Living things, every living thing deserves to be respected and treated with dignity, no matter where it's from or what it looks like. Everybody's right to, especially human rights. When it comes to human rights, they're not constitutional rights. They're not civil rights. They're human rights. They're given to you at birth as a human being, and all human beings deserve equal human rights. And all of our gratitude is owed to the Creator through actions of gratitude and being thankful for being blessed with life. For example, if I disrespect you, I disrespect your Creator, which is my Creator. So I disrespect myself synonymously. If we teach our children to see the world through the eyes of the Creator instead of through the eyes of a nationality, a race, or a religion, a man-made ideology, then we will have a chance at evolution. But without this, with all this separation and dividing and man-made separatism, we're headed fast for self-destruction. And proudly, we cling on to our man-made identities and man-made ideologies without realizing that we all want to be happy and safe. And the key to happiness and safe is not freedom, because freedom without self-respect turns into greedom instantly. We need to teach the children the difference between the definition of freedom and the definition of greedom. Freedom can turn into greedom really fast without self-respect. Self-respect comes from being thankful and being grateful to whatever you think of the Creator as, no matter what you call it, what name or identity you want to think of it as. There's only one way to respect that, and it's to respect yourself and enough to respect others. And if we were all to learn that this is our common human key to happiness and safety, self-respect, not freedom, capitalism would go out of business. America would go out of business. And they would go to war over it. But it wouldn't be that hard if we would all come together. It wouldn't be that hard to win if we would all come together, because we have the power. We have way more power than they let us, like, for us to think and believe that we have. We have the power to make the change if we stand up. So tomorrow's the day we're supposed to black out, and I black out all the time. I boycott all the time. But I'm down to do it tomorrow too, and we'll see how many people participate in this blackout, because I'm not participating in this. I don't like. That's why I gave up my car in 2012. I haven't bought gas or paid for insurance or none of that shit since 2012. I don't want to be a part of the money machine no more. I don't want to be a part of the time machine industry. I don't need a time machine. That's all the car is to me. I don't need it, and I'm not in a hurry. I'm already where I want to be, doing what I want to do for the rest of my life. I'm already doing what I want to be remembered for when I'm gone. I do that every day. All right, I own a record store. I make and I sell records. All right, that's what I want to do in my life. All right, and I don't give thanks to this money machine for any of this. I give thanks to the Creator for all of my blessings and my opportunities to be happy and to show gratitude and to show how thankful and grateful I am to be here on planet Earth. Not in America, My country is the planet. My president is the Creator. My vice president is Mother Nature. My race is human. Who is the greatest threat to my country? The United States of America and its allies. The United States of America and its allies are the greatest threats to the future of our country, of our future on planet Earth. All right? The whole concept of America is a very evil-natured idea that is a colony that was built on theft, lies, destruction, genocide, murder, rape, slavery, human trafficking, and the slave trade never ended. The slave trade, if you look it up, the 13th Amendment says slavery never ended for anybody who's in jail. So everybody who's in jail, every good person that's been locked up by ICE over the past 2 years, there was a hardworking immigrant that wasn't here to do any crime. They're all modern day slaves right now. So supporting ICE is supporting modern day slavery. Same with if you support these corrupt police stations and these corrupt politicians and judges who are locking up brown-skinned people for way longer than they are to Caucasians with money. If you got dark brown skin and you're in jail, you're gonna go to jail for a lot longer than you would if you were Caucasian and had a little bit of money. Just being Caucasian will get you a light sentence for something that somebody with dark brown skin will do a lot longer for. And if you're lying to yourself You can only fool in yourself and other fools, because we've seen it. America is a great plantation. All right. And the 13th Amendment says that slavery never ended. So Juneteenth is a hoax. Slavery never ended. It just is a more covert operation now that transformed into the modern day industrial complex. And ICE is a big part of that. So that's why we don't support ICE. And that's why we're not supporting these corrupt people taking good people to jail. Yeah. And it's just, you should leave the planet. If you think that I should leave this country, my country is the planet, and my creator is my president, and my vice president is Mother Nature. So if you think that I should go to another planet, another country, you should go to another planet, because you're fucking up my country, planet Earth. That's my records. I make records. Well, I do what I want every day, all of my life. I'm a b-boy. I make music and I find music. I'm the DJ who never plays the same song. I have more mixtapes than any DJ in hip hop history. I never play the same song. So I find and share a whole world of infinite good music that never gets played on the radio. That's what I do for work, for play, for love, for everything. My vacation, my job is all the same shit. And I do what I love. And I've been doing this all my life. I'm 53 this year. How many of you look this good at 53? I'm sorry. It ain't happening. All right. If you're not positive and you're not creating good karma in the world. You know what I'm saying? I raised 2 children and they're both 30 now. And I taught them to have love and respect for others because they respect and love themselves. I taught them how to screw Trump. But Trump is not the person who's in control. He's not a part of the power structure. He's the political decoy. He's the distraction, the bait. He's the one they want you to think he's doing it. But none of these people they let us see or vote for, they're all political decoys. They're all distractions. Thank you for the love. Anybody who's showing any kind of love. Yeah, I look 63. You're right. You're talking about the way a man looks. And we're not talking about my looks here. We're talking about what Uncle Scam looks like. Uncle Scam looks like a big White House national anthem, scam them Confederate flag. That's what it is. It's never been any different. The White House is the White House because it's the White House. Open your eyes. The national anthem still has the same lyrics. In the third verse, which they don't sing at the baseball games and basketball games and football games, it says that all slaves that flee are in the grave. That means that the national anthem is just as much of a shameful, disgraceful part of this history, this part of human history, as the Confederate flag. The national anthem is just as disgraceful and shameful as the Confederate flag. So the whole concept of you're disrespectful to the armed forces if you don't stand up for that song is ass backwards, because if the armed forces are supposed to be protecting America's freedom, justice, and equality, saluting that song is disrespectful to the troops in every way. If the troops were supposed to be protecting freedom, justice, and equality for all humans, it makes no sense. The War of 1812, the lies that taxation without representation would end. That taxation without representation would never end as long as these European descendants called the United States of America are the people in power. We can't have any more roots of any leadership in the United States of America. We can only have people in leadership here who have roots here. No more can we afford any more blind faith in any leadership that has any roots in the United States of America. We can't. We can't. F Puerto Rico, why would you say F a whole continent? It makes no sense. Or a whole country. It makes no fucking sense. I represent humanity. I represent my race, human race. I represent my country, planet Earth. I represent my president, the creator. I represent my vice president, Mother Nature. I represent the future happiness of my children and yours. equally. I represent the future welfare, well-being of Mother Nature, the ecosystem, the water, the trees, the oceans, the seas, the birds, the bees. I respect everything. You don't gotta like me, but you ain't gotta be here either. You can bounce. Today we're talking about the corrupt politicians and people in power, police officers, and the rotten roots of the United Snakes of America, the evil nature of Uncle Scam, and the Hollywood theater of politics, the political decoys that they let us see and vote for, who have no power or control over what's happening right now or ever. With everything they're telling you that somebody else, that this administration is doing, this administration has no power. The administration is behind the scenes. The same administration was running the Biden and the Obama theater. The same people who are in power. We don't get to see or vote for the people that are running the show ever. It's all a huge theater of illusions, distractions, deception. Make you think that you get to vote for. Make you think that the people here that run this place are actually have your best interest in their heart and are actually letting you have a say in what happens. Never has it happened here, and never will it. You cannot fix a system that was built to keep the masses broke. Nah. Who's with ICE? All Uncle Scam, bootlicking, cop, dick riding. Those type of people. Those type of people are with ICE. They got flags. They're waving their American flag proudly. Proud of their pimp, Uncle Scam. Proud of being pimped and treated like a modern day slave. Love it. Somebody's comments keep getting deleted. It says this message is held for review. View message. You can't shake me. You can't shake me. If you think I should go to another country, you should go to another planet. Because this planet is dying at the hands of this government. This money machine is murdering this planet, Mother Nature, and the future of all of our children. Since its inception, since the Revolutionary War, this country has been the greatest threat to the future of humanity, my race, the human race, my country, planet Earth, my president, the creator, my vice president, Mother Nature. I know one thing for sure. The United States is not our friend. The United States government, their police, their politicians, their judges, everybody that's being paid by them, they're not our friends. Everybody that sold their soul, all right, taking that check from Uncle Scam so they can be proud of being pimped, so you can be proud of being headed fast for self-destruction. This country is headed fast for self-destruction, proudly, out of control, without a paddle. They don't let you vote for the people in power. They don't let us vote for the people in control. I don't drink. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke crack or meth in my life. Never. I never liked alcohol. So you could save all that. I'm 53 years old and I'm beautiful. Beautiful for 53. So you could talk about how I look all you want. But what you can do is say that I ever lied or did anything dirty to you. I never did anything dirty or lied to nobody. And I know one thing's for sure. We can't afford any more blind faith in Uncle Scam. No more blind faith in this money machine any of these corrupt people that are getting paid by this money machine that are helping protect the pedophiles, they're all protecting the pedophiles. Every single one, last one of them. They're all taking hush money. They're all taking bribe money. Every single one of them, from the police officers, even to the small government employees, they're all getting paid that hush money. I'm smoking weed. I smoke weed. That's what I smoke. Yeah. Trump is just a political decoy. He has no power over anything but your emotions and the way you think the government's running. But he has no role in it. He's just the scapegoat. He's a political decoy. They're all political decoys. He's the most obvious political decoy. He's the most obvious scapegoat, distraction. Like these, most of the obviously the one who has no control over anything. Who's gonna leave that guy in control of anything? Are you gonna leave that guy in control of something? Are you gonna let that guy take care of your kids for a few days? No, you're not gonna let that guy. Nobody with a brain believes that Trump has any kind of power or control. You're brainwashed by the news narrative clone. You just straight up being programmed and brainwashed. If you believe that any of these people that they let us see or vote for have power, any kind of power or control of what's going on, they're just going along with the program, taking the credit and taking the blame for what the government's going to do with or without them. The government's going to keep doing it. When Trump's gone, they'll have Vance in there, and everybody's going to say he's worse than Trump. But it's not these political decoys that are in power or in control. It's the dark state that we don't get the deep state that we don't get to see or vote for. These people like the Rothschilds and the Israeli lobbies. These are the people that are in control. The political decoys, the people that they let us see and vote for, they're all public figure actors, deep state actors. None of them are the people who are actually in power and control. They don't do anything other than take credit or blame. And they're not going to be able to make a change. No matter who you vote for, they're not going to have any effect over what the government's going to do for the next years of their term. The government's going to run their plan, and they're going to have the plan, and it's going to go down the way they want it to go, and then they're going to have the theater to distract you and to make you give blame or credit to their people that they're just actors. Ronald Reagan, Hollywood actors. They're all Hollywood actors. They're all political decoys. If they're a public figure and they were elected in this political system, in a voting system, they're all paid actors. All of them. None of them have any power to make any kind of change or have any kind of control over what's going to happen. None of them. They're all actors, soap actors. We must all wake up and realize and boycott the polls, boycott the voting. They already know what they're going to do. They already have their predetermined outcome. You can't change it with your vote. Voting has nothing to do with anything. It's all a stage scripted theater, predetermined, pre-planned. If you believe that Trump won the election, you couldn't be more dumb. You couldn't be more stupid if you think that people voted for Trump more than anybody else. And voting for anybody else is no different. Because if they did take votes and did count the votes and they did give it to the person that actually won, the government would still be doing all the shit they're doing now, and you would be blaming Kamala. If that was their plan, if that was the way they wanted to do it, that's what they would have done. Like they had us blaming Obama for sending drones to Afghanistan to kill innocent people and for deporting a whole bunch of people, mass deportations when Obama was in office. He had nothing to do with anything. He was just a political decoy. Look up the word political decoy. All of them are political decoys. If we get to see or vote for them, they're not the people in power. Stop trying to fucking hold us into that brainwashed fake reality. Hollywood theater is everything that American politics is. There's no effect on how the government's running in America's theater of politics. Nothing Nothing that they let us see or vote for, or they tell us in the news, has anything to do with what's really going on behind the scenes. It's all a stage theater of illusions, distractions, and deception. Smoke and mirrors. Really a soap opera. Ronald Reagan, an actor. Soap actors. They're all soap actors. They're all getting hush money to protect the pedophiles in Israel and the United States government. Full of pedophiles. Full of racist, white supremacist pedophiles. Yeah, no matter who you vote for, you're voting for evil. You can't vote for a lesser evil in the United States of America. They're all puppets for the Israel lobbies, for the pedophiles. They're all equally protecting the pedophiles. All have worked hard together, hand in hand, to keep the Epstein files from going public, because they're all involved in it. All of them, our whole government. And they're all taking the hush money to keep their little lifestyle going. They're all taking that hush money so they can keep their American dream lifestyle going. But to me, it's a nightmare. Because they keep you right where they want you to be, physically, mentally, and monetarily, as you go merrily down the street, but it's more like up Schitt's Creek. Without a paddle and your boat has a leak. No. Support boycotting. Support boycotting the whole system. Boycott the money machine. Boycott the polls. Boycott the government. No more roots of any leadership can be afforded in the United States of America. All roots of leadership in the United States of America must be weeded out. We can't trust anybody in the White House, red or blue. They're all protecting the pedophiles. They're all equally corrupt, bought and paid for, sold souls, all of them. Just like the musicians in the mainstream. Same shit. They're all bought off and paid for. Paid actors. Boycott means do not participate. Blackout. Tomorrow's a blackout. You're not blacking out tomorrow, you're a bitch out then. If you're not blacking out tomorrow, you're a bitch out. We all blacking out tomorrow. We're not doing anything tomorrow. We're not spending no money nowhere. We're not going to school, work, nothing. We're shutting this bitch down tomorrow. And if you ain't down, you a little bitch. Word. Fuck you and anybody who's down with your American nightmare, illusion, deception, game bullshit. Fuck the game. If you ain't got no heart, fuck you. If you don't love everybody and you don't care about the future happiness of everybody instead of this fucking America first bullshit, fuck that shit. I don't believe in nothing but oneness. I'm not a communist or a Democrat or I'm not no label. I'm one with everybody, one with the Creator, Mother Nature, and the future happiness and safety of all babies on all sides of all borders. That's what I am. I'm a human being. You should have bought gas today and not tomorrow. You still got 10 minutes. Go buy some gas right now. I stopped buying gas when it went over $3. Only stupid idiots are still paying for gas. We could have all fixed gas prices. We could have all boycotted and had cars that don't run on gas a long time ago, but we're all a bunch of brainwashed clones, brainwashed good hoes for the pimp, Uncle Scam. You want to keep driving in your time machine so you can get everywhere faster in less time. That's why people don't like America. That's why people don't like Western civilization, because we think we have the divine right to separate ourselves from Mother Nature. They think that we think we're going to go to heaven because we believe in this fairy tale idea of the Creator and have blind faith in Uncle Scam. Give all of our gratitude to Uncle Scam for our blessings, and while we send this whole future of the planet and humanity straight to hell. We all should have boycotted a long time ago. Your business would have evolved and been built for the future benefit of all people. All right, fuck gas. I don't give a fuck about your business if you depend on a very, very destructive natural resource to be used in a very destructive way. Fuck gas. I don't pay for gas. I ain't paid for gas since 2012. I boycott that shit. I don't pay for nothing. Nothing has nothing to do with no cars. I boycotted a long time ago. I turned the radio off in 1993. TV off, Hollywood, no more movies after 1993. After I turned 20, I was done with this bullshit. I saw the future. I saw the de-evolution coming in the future of America's mass media, culture, atmosphere, and environment. I saw the self-destruction coming way before anybody else did, and I turned it off. All right, now I own my own record store, my own record label, my own radio station, my own music industry. And I do what I want and what I'm going to be remembered for every day of my life. Since 1997, I haven't wasted one day doing anything I don't want to be remembered for. I don't work for nobody and do shit I don't want to be remembered for. So fuck you if you got a problem with that. I won. I fucking won. I did it without having to believe in the American nightmare, Uncle Scam, or the United Snakes of America. I didn't have to believe in none of that shit. All I had to do is do what I want to be remembered for every day. And karma pays you back. Mother Nature will help you survive and keep you alive and happy and safe. I'm rich as fuck. I have $1 million in records here in my record store. I do what I want every day of my life. There's just records everywhere, tapes everywhere, turntables. How's that poor? There's nothing poor about this place. It's a fucking museum of hip-hop's past, present, and future. Good music, past, present, and future. Take the word hip-hop out of the world. All I give a fuck about is good new music. I find and share it. I'm the DJ who never played the same song. Got more mixtapes than any DJ that ever lived. I do a new mixtape or two every week, and I have a record label. I put out records, vinyl tapes, and CDs on my own label, and I sell them all over the world. And my records sell for $100 or more. So fuck you. Fuck you if you want to talk some shit, because you can't take none of that away from me. I built that shit without the game, without playing along with the game. No, money ain't shit. I do all this without money. I do all these records. Those are my records. I sell them for $100 each all day. My tapes I sell for $100 each all day. My albums and the albums that I sell, they're all worth $100 or more because they're good. Yeah, I'm not ripping people off. I'm not hustling. I'm providing a service to the community. I'm not a hustler. I have no game. I have only love in my heart. Yeah. Am I a producer? Go look at my channel. You're sleeping. If you don't know who I am and what I do, and you think you're a fan of good music, you're sleeping. I have more mixtapes than any DJ in hip-hop history, and I never play the same song, and I have a huge catalog of over 100 albums that I produced. So if you don't know about me, that means that you fell off. You don't know anything about hip-hop since from whenever you fell off to now. Yeah. If you don't know, you're late. Go get a late pass. I'm in a record store, studio, radio station, art gallery. I'm in a fucking museum. I'm in a tourist attraction called HipHop Philosophy Records. Google it, homie. HipHop Philosophy Records, downtown LA. I'm an LA breaker. No, we don't do twerking music. I don't do crip walking music or twerking music. I do the funk. I only do the funk. I ain't talking about old funk. I'm talking about brand new funk. Good new music. That's what I do. Good new music. That's all I do. I never play the same song. So everything I play is new to me. The respect is mutual. I succeed. That's what I do. I succeed. You can diss me all you want, but it just makes me go harder. It makes me put out more new music. I just put out a new album out today with my homie from Compton, Urge 7. I put out new albums all the time. I produced a remix album for LL's new album, and he called me. LL Cool J called me and asked me to send him some beats. So you can talk all the shit you want, but it's cracking my snares. Yeah, I'm an LA breaker. Established 1982. I was popping and breaking in 81. Been rapping since 85. Beatboxing since 85. Yeah, I know. I'm an LA breaker, brother. Ask Fresh, ask Nonstop, ask Tony T. All right. Captain Freeze. Yuri Marcos. Those are my dudes. You want me to rap something for you? I play music all the time. I play music on my radio station right now, 24/7, HipHopPhilosophy.com. Right now, my radio station is playing. But let me play something I just made recently. I made this right here for the homies the other day. Oh, it's not playing. It's not playing because hold on, I gotta load it again. I'm gonna play some new shit. Hold up, it's loading up real quick. There's one over here too. This one. I'll load this one too. Hold on a second. I'm gonna play something for you right now. Hold on a second. Respect, Aztec. Thank you, brother. All right. Is this ready? All right, check this shit out.
We in the back doing Hennessy shots. My nigga look like he's sitting in a penalty box. Said life ain't fair. Oh, you didn't get the memo. Let's move back the demo out the demo window. Crosshairs get caught up in the crossfire. This thing spit fire, no misfire. Gorilla look, Holly dance. Squeeze the whole clip till his body flip. Far side, you do with a fat lip. Hit him with the ratchet till he do a backflip. We stick it together, a Trojan few. And this is the set of the Trojan few. Even though these are demos, these cats were my childhood heroes. We go for the commas and the zeros. A bunch of neighborhood kids with the same dream. Corporations came in and took it mainstream. A bunch of neighborhood kids with the same dream. Corporations came in and took it mainstream. Inspired by the best time to care for the rest. And we would become soon and manifest in these streets. You a square code, you wouldn't dope. Die for a starter jacket or two rope. In rap, it ain't no tyrant. A product of your environment. Like don't get caught in a bar fight tonight. You don't take that car ride. Nah, nigga, fuck that bud. Take a drunk ass home after the blood.
That's a new album I just made. I just put it on my Bandcamp today. AC, the program director, Urge 7, 25 years in the making. I known that dude for 25 years. He's an OG from Compton. He's older than me. Raps his ass off. And then this is me and the homie. Just made this past weekend. Me and Esso Trey and the homie MC Pros. And then I got a couple other homies that are going to rap on this song too. But here's the little demo version we just made the other day. Thank you, Ghost Girl.
My youth drunk, roll with booze in the trunk, and Lua tools use my crews and views and foolish stunts. And when dudes got punked, it wasn't cool to go and funk through the view until you with that dude get jumped by a bunch of gang members. Funk my slang renders, these punks who can't hang, got much anger, fed up, like a tend to censor any truth I spit. So you could quit telling me that move would be lucrative. The abuses with roots and shit. Back when racking cans was cool, but now that we grown up, we rap fans of true hip hop, rock, like Slipknot, got shit. The disc jocks, fuck how much loot you pay for your wrist. Watch what these haters will just block. Stop trying to interfere, which I can safely say that we in the clear, which being an artist was really worth the risk, which they paid for CDs instead of burning discs, concerned with hits. But this approach is wrong when the outcome is an album with only one of song, only one hit. Need less amounts of soul, cause I want hits, the only shit they download.
Say the new world order got you dead on arrival. You better keep your head in the Bible. I said you could die too. I'ma give you something to vibe to while you prepare for survival. The future's on its way. Hope I see you there. Yeah, we can't drink the water, but breathe the air. I pray for the world. I believe in prayer, and I ain't scared. Beware just means to be aware. Keep your eyes open. Don't believe in the spokesman. They put Kool-Aid in your potion. Play your devotion. Plan to control your emotion. The scam is the whole you. Slow your motion. So let's move, baby. I can work it with you. One of the few things that is worth it to do is say you got a new dance, and it's perfect for two. It's called the death of the old world, the birth of the new. Death of the old world, the birth of the new. Come on. Out with the old shit and in the new.
That's the kind of music we make. Shit like this. Shit like this too. You don't fuck around over here. And more. Here come the horn. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Pornographic funk, you know? Dirty, nasty, filthy, raw funk. Johnny Quest. What up? good music. See, this is not the playground. You know what I'm saying? This is the dance floor. This is some serious shit here. A dance floor situation. This is not a game situation. This is how I make my living. This is how I make my memories. This is how I make my legacy the way it's supposed to be. I've been doing this all my life. And when I'm dead and gone, I'm going to be remembered for doing this, not doing what I don't want to be remembered for. So, yeah, I built my record label in my own industry so that I didn't have to play along with the games. The games treat me like competition. So I have no competition. I'm just trying to get better with age. I didn't even put out my first album until I was 45, and now I'm 53 this year. And now I have over 100 albums. So I wasn't ready yet until I was 45. But when I was ready, ever since I've been ready, I don't stop putting out good new shit. But before I started putting out my own albums, when I was 45, I already had more mixtapes than any DJ in hip hop history. I already never played the same song. I already had my spot in the Hall of Fame. I didn't need to start making music, but I was kind of forced to by people telling me, you don't make music, you just play other people's music. You can't say what's good and what's whack. You're not even a musician. Or my friends would say, come on, AC, we know you can make beats. Why don't you put out some music so these fools can't talk that shit? So I naturally just started putting out some beats, and it turned into songs and turned into records, turned into albums, and now it's turned into over 100 albums. And now I have from anywhere from 10 to 20,000 beats that I've made over the past 15 years. And it just grows and grows and grows. I really started making and putting out beats around 2008 and 9. I started to really leak beats and put beats out. I made some beats in the late 90s and performed at clubs like Elements in the late 90s, but I didn't really start putting out my own music because I didn't care about being a musician or being a recording artist as much as I loved just finding and sharing the great music from today that's not on the radio. So a lot of people don't know, but a lot of people who know me know that in 2000 I brought Ed OG to LA for his first show in LA. In 2001, I brought Jedi Mind Tricks to LA for their first show, which was also People Under the Stairs' first big stage in LA. Then in 2002, I did J Zone, I did MF Doom, and then I did J Zone. And the MF Doom show was also Louis Logic's self-titled and Apathy's first show in LA. And then I did J Zone later on in 2002. Then I did Cormega in 2003. And then I did Edon and Insight. In 2003, I also did Time Machine's first show in LA. Then I did Edon and Insight in 2004, Count Bass D in 2004, Wise Intelligence from Poor Righteous Teachers twice in 2004. I had a special ed show, a Bushwick Bill show, which was fucking amazing, a solo Bushwick Bill show in 2004, which was crazy. Then I did Dulio, and that was an OC show. Dulio, OC, Percy P, and Double K and his local crew, not People Under the Stairs, but the Brother Load, Double K solo crew. So a lot of, yeah, MF Doom in 2002, I did his first show at Club 49 in Long Beach, his first show in LA. I like to do that. It's very gratifying for me to spend and lose a lot of money just to bring an artist to LA that nobody knows about, who's making great music today. After Jedi Mind Tricks did their shows with me in 2001, they went back to Philadelphia and broke up. It was the only shows that Stoop, Just Allah, and Vinny Paz ever did together, all three members on the stage. I did 3 shows with them that weekend, and it was a great memory. It was sad the way they broke up, and they haven't made music like that since after that. And yeah, I watched Baby Grand Music come out and court them that during that show, and it was sad to see them go back and be a part of the Baby Grand legacy, because Baby Grand was a devil label. They did nothing good for any of the artists that were on there. Put out a bunch of trash. So yeah, I still bring artists to LA who never been to LA. I did a show last month with The Architect and Fanatic on Beats here in downtown LA. That was something that had never been done before. So like, yeah, if you listen to look at my channel, it's a gold mine for exclusive music that you can only get from me. Somebody just copped my God Fahim mixtapes, volume 1 and 2 off Bandcamp. Yeah, I sell those on my Bandcamp, and I send all the individual songs for each track on the mixtapes to people who buy it off Bandcamp. Last month, somebody bought my whole catalog of Bandcamp for $1,000 in December. But I've made a good over $15,000 off of Bandcamp and nothing off of anything else. So I have a lot of respect and love for Bandcamp, because I get paid directly and people buy my shit off there. People support artists by buying their shit off Bandcamp. So I respect and support Bandcamp more than any other platform, digital platform, internet resource. Yeah, y'all want to hear some more? I'll let you hear some more of that Urge 7 album. What's that? Let me see.
Rocking with the best, it gets no colder than a beat so funky that it come with deodorant. In the system like crack rock, in the backdrop, AC in a laptop. Rocking with the best, it gets no colder.
Oh shit, it started all over again. Hold on a second.
Rocking with the best, it gets no colder than a beat so funky that it come with deodorant. In the system like crack rock, in the backdrop, AC in a laptop. Rocking with the best, it gets.
Oh shit, hold on a second. It's on loop. Hold on.
Nigga, I'm moving to the baseline in the dressing room with your girl on FaceTime. But that's for after the sex. Flip and slide when I ride, but that's after the sweat. You might ride in the back, but that's after the check. The bitch know I don't call back after the sex. Dinner in the bathroom stall. Left her name and number on the bathroom wall. I heard cats be loving the call circus act. I hear she like juggling balls. They bugging my calls, hugging the walls. Most of these rappers really struggle to dog. Spend most of my time hustling, dog. Y'all ain't fucking with me, I ain't fucking with y'all. Battle. You can hear a pin drop, it's all fun and games. Hitting beats, hip hop. Bitches say they not over me, opening ovaries. But the cheese rappers die like they overseas. Niggas respect the flow. I just do the show, then collect and go. Put trash in the receptacle and gas these hoes like Texaco. Who cares? They ain't respectable. I just sex the hoe, respect the hoe. I got a bad habit, loving the shit. I'm just fucking the bitch, man, you loving the bitch. Damn, this weed bomb as fuck. When I collect and pick up, I need a armored truck. You fucking with us, homie, you dreaming. Puff lunch to the smoke detector screaming. Tear up the telly every evening. 2 of us already out front, we leaving. Vegetarian, these niggas carnivore. You could die coming out the corner store. Travel through time, DeLorean. How you gonna argue with a hip-hop historian? Yeah, I'm the best at this. Bring a priest, see if he can stop the exorcist. It took a minute just to hear the flow. They see stuff we could have done it 10 years ago. Earth 7, forever the best, you know it. Forever in the system like COVID. You've been listening to the smooth sound of HipHopPhilosophy.com radio. AC the BD.
Yeah, this is a new album I just put out with Urge 7. It's on my YouTube channel now, and it's at my Bandcamp too.
No timeouts, now they calling me truce. Wood grain, leather welt, my back like a masseuse. I'm looking at the genuine article. Surround sound AC code, blowing like Antarctica. No drop, no play. Push back the sunroof, feel the sun rays. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. The harder they hustle, the bigger they fall. In a place where you die over shoelaces, blue faces allow you to see true faces. Success breed hate as opposed to admiration. Slugs leave bullet holes and lacerations. Distracted, can't tell you what the model said. Had her in my front seat like a bobblehead. Mash mode on the way to cash flow. Diploma in a frame, I'm a certified asshole. You a dick shit, take your hoe and some pimp shit. Then fuck her out of lipstick and her French tips. I can see the resentment, and she told me all about your lip biscuit. Confident, hesitant, you move like a resident, I move like the president. Plus live every day like my birthday. Who the fuck ain't these rappers a mic in the first place? Everywhere I go, media record me. These bitches are just hoes and I treat them accordingly. No, don't try to change the subject. She touches, she suck it, shut it, but she love it. Paparazzi snapping images, paradise dropping, they can't stop the hemorrhaging. King of the jungle, lion, niggas disappear like lions.
Yeah, it's a new album. Me and Urge 7. AC, the program director of Urge 7. It's called 25 Years in the Making. And it's now came out today on my YouTube channel and my Bandcamp. And it's just straight B-boy shit, like 35 minutes. They're just two OG B-boys. Like, he's from Compton and I'm from Stanton. If you don't know where Stanton is, it's right by Knott's Berry Farm. I grew up on the corner of Western and Cerritos in Stanton. So we're both from the old school, but we never stop. We never quit. We're like machines. And the interesting thing about me and Urge 7 and the story of our album is that we really make different music when we're not making music together. Our styles are very different and they're not very compatible or conducive. But when we work together, we form like Voltron, and we know what we have in common, and we know what we bring to the table, and what our connection is. So it's like a real team effort. You feel the cohesiveness, the oneness, the synergy in the atmosphere of the creative environment that created the album. It's really a special 15 song album, and the YouTube version had some bonus tracks on it that aren't on the Bandcamp version. So yeah, enjoy those bonus tracks that are on, and because the video that I had for it with the graffiti buildings, it went to 40 minutes. The album was like 35 minutes long, but the video was like 40 minutes, so I had to put like 40 minutes of music on it. So I did. I made sure the music lasted as long as the video lasted. So that's on my YouTube channel. But my YouTube channel will have my album that I did for the remix album I did for LL Cool J. I did one for the Be Real and Psycho Les album. I did one for a Godfather Don album, and that's an interesting project. Definitely don't sleep on that. And then there's a lot of remix albums. I did one for Elder Sensei. There's a lot of remix albums on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is a hub for unreleased exclusive shit that you can't get from anybody but me. A real huge variety of stuff too, like not just hip hop or rap stuff, but I have a collection of stuff on one of my links for an artist named Solomon Fox, who makes a lot of really dope music. He plays all the instruments himself. He sings it. He's an amazing new artist. His music reminds me a lot of Count Bass D's Dwight Spitz album. The progressiveness of it, the progressive jazz, hip hop vibe of it is super loud and strong. Yeah, definitely. I'm not a hip hop historian. I am a part of hip hop history. I didn't study it or read up or go back and catch up on anything I missed. I was actually since '81 to now, I was a big part of the hip hop music in LA, hip hop movement in LA. Before the mass media labeled the culture of the music rap music, it was hip hop to us. Yeah, it was never a rap culture thing to me. The word rap was always a foreign word to me, like a foreign language to me. I never understood the reference or the compliance, the conceding or the going along with the use of the word rap music as a reference to hip hop music or culture. It was to me always a mislabeling, a misinterpretation, a misrepresentation, and their inability to keep up with and follow the evolution of the standards of what's fresh and what isn't is a great example of why I never liked the use of the word rap music as a reference to the words to the culture of hip hop music. Yep. So, anyways, like I started this live stream tonight, filming some pigs, pulling over some people, and making sure that they didn't act crazy, and they didn't. It was cool. And the dudes who they pulled over were down with the Soul Assassins, and they knew me, and they were happy I was there filming it. So that was kind of cool. And then we get back to the shop, and I got a bunch of people here trying to diss me and tell me I'm acting sideways about the cops and ICE. But no, I just have a heart for all human beings. I'm down with everybody on all sides of all borders equally. I'm down for the future happiness and safety of all babies. All right, I'm down for the future of Mother Nature and humanity on planet Earth. I'm not down with anything that relates to separatism or separating each other from our common human purpose and responsibility, which is to make the world happier and safer for the future generations on all sides of all borders. No America first, no God bless America, none of that jingoist bullshit. No patriotism, no overt patriotism and all that bullshit. No, my country is the planet. My president is the creator. My vice president is Mother Nature. My race is human. And we all want our babies to be happy and safe when they're born and when we die. And that's what hiphopphilosophy.com and Hip Hop Philosophy Radio is all about, finding and sharing the evolution of artistic standards to show that there's always a culture of evolving artistic standards. There's always something fresh under the sun. There's always something new. There's always something original. There's always somebody doing something original and fresh for 2026. And as long as as I'm able to find and share an hour or more of examples of this every week on Monday Night Fresh, my radio show, I won't concede. I will not give up. I will not comply with, settle for less, play along with anything less than the good new music that I find and share on my radio shows or the music that I make on the albums that I put out. There's no reason to settle for less. There's a whole long list of great artists who make music today on my Facebook page, on my Facebook head title page. If you don't know where I'm at on Facebook, I may see the PD like I am on YouTube, on Facebook, and on top of my profile, I have a picture of a long evolving list of names of artists that were pretty reliable. Today, you could look them up and find a lot of good music from them. And as long as that list keeps growing, that list doesn't grow as fast, as large as the list of trash artists, but it still grows with time. The numbers still grow, it still exists. And when the most of the world is treating it like it's dead, or it doesn't count, or it doesn't matter, it doesn't exist anymore, like it's extinct, or like the kids today are all listening to garbage, I can't agree as long as I can find great examples that prove that that's not true. There's always something fresh, original, and new under the sun. and I'm gonna find it and share it with you. All right. One love, lots of love, y'all. I'll be live again soon. Catch up soon.